Lesson number one, reduce your inner conflict. We might often come across our peers or family members being angry or frustrated by people who commented about them. Like, say, for example, somebody told them they are a failure. Holding on to this in the mind, rewinding it and fighting it that I'm not a failure is a kind of habit. In reality, this habit could only bring more defeat, and the defeat is not because of the comment. How does that work? It works by distracting us from our main focus. So instead of worrying about what we are not, we need to think about what we are and what we want to be. When we have a clear picture of that, we can avoid such type of distractions. Lesson number two, use your imagination in the right direction. If we give a careful look into our negative emotions, we can clearly know that it comes from our imagination. In reality, when a situation occurs, we have the power to take action. However, in an imaginary world, nothing could be done. However, an action could be taken to make an imagination to come true. This can be done in the right direction if we realize our power and we should know exactly what we are going to manifest. Oftentimes, the individuals tend to buy feelings by manifestation and imaginary powers. Clearly communicate with yourself what you are going to get exactly and how you're going to get it. Lesson number three, depending on pleasure. Our sorrow arises from our expectation, which is usually a result of comparison. For example, if we had a tasty food from one restaurant, we experience a kind of pleasure from it. Now, when we taste another food from a different place, the pleasure is already registered and it will be compared with the first one. Depending upon the pleasure is more or less, we will pick or reject a particular food. If we let ourselves to get too much dependent on this habit, it will spread to all areas of our life, including our relationships or habits like shopping for pleasure and so on. So in turn, it will also reduce your pleasure instead of increasing it.